Hi, I'm Moonwater Silverclaw, and I'm the founder of GoddessHasYourBack.com and the author of 9 books and 3 online courses. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how witches escape the habit of fitting in. Do you feel a desire to fit in, but you don't want to be like everybody else? When you're a witch, you're not like everybody else. Take a moment to remember some of the first times you tried to fit in. What did you do? Did you dress a certain way? Did you change how you styled your hair? Did you keep your mouth shut when you knew you should have spoken up? There are so many ways that our family and guardians push us to fit in. I'm not saying that you avoid reality. In order to be a functioning member of society, there are certain things that you cooperate with. Here I'm really glad to share an idea. Be yourself by stealth. In a few moments, I'll explain what I mean. Now we begin our 3 insights. The first insight is discover what you dropped from your true self. In order to fit in a family, or maybe even at school or at work, you've likely conformed with how you dressed. That can be just a function of reality. However, have you dropped something from your true self and you haven't found a way to express it? It's good to find like-minded companions. A witch can go to work at a regular job and then on the weekends gather with her coven. She has found a way to embrace her true self. So I ask you, what part of you have you neglected? What can you do to find a safe way to express yourself? If you don't feel that it's safe in your community to come out as a witch, you may want to keep everything on the down low. Still, it's worth it to find your mighty companions. And now our second insight. Be yourself by stealth. By this I mean you're not going to be making an announcement to people who don't support you. Many of us witches don't bother to come out to certain family members or friends. We stay in the broom closet. Now remember, your situation is unique. I'm talking about being yourself by stealth. And here's an example. If at work, part of being yourself by stealth is to pick your battles. For example, instead of announcing at work that you're going to work at a steady pace, you just do it. We're leaving the announcement part out. Another example is what I do. I don't force my opinions on other people, and I don't share certain opinions with people who are rigid. Coming back to the idea of be yourself by stealth, I'm really talking about making good choices. You protect your energy, and you don't waste time on rigid people. You don't try to force them to become enlightened. Instead, you make sure that you have a select group of people that you can be yourself around. And at times, when there are certain circumstances, when you have to take care of yourself as a solo practitioner, you make sure that you nurture yourself. And now our third insight. Ask the gods for correct timing. Sometimes to be yourself, you're going to have to make waves. For example, Susan has a mother who is against spiritual paths that differ from her own beliefs. At a certain point, Susan discovered in meditation that it was time for her to speak up. She invited the gods to give her guidance, and the intuitive thoughts that she received was for her to say something calmly and to avoid trying to push her mother to change. Susan said to her mother, "Mom, let's take it easy and just let other people have their own beliefs. And now let's move on to another topic." This was Susan's way to stop all the disparaging remarks in her presence. She calmly set her boundaries. Susan was glad that the gods gave her guidance to use this type of language. This third insight is about asking the gods for correct timing. It includes both timing and the gods' guidance for you to express yourself. Once again, there'll be times when you need to speak up and you'll feel uncomfortable inside. But the gods will show you the true way to be yourself. And now I'll summarize. The first insight was discover what you dropped from your true self. The second insight was be yourself by stealth. And number 3, ask the gods for correct timing. I'm Moonwater Silverclaw, and to go further and deeper, you can try one of my 9 books. And for more information, you can go to my websites, goddesshasyourback.com and moonwatersilverclaw.com. I also have 3 courses on udemy.com. The first one is Goddess Style Weight Loss. The second one is Spiritual Solution for Depression Relief. And the third one is Beyond the Law of Attraction to Real Magic. May all these help your journey. Blessed be.